didn't want to have this season just be a wash, another losing year. And so being able to fight back and know that we could improve and that we'd win games and just trusting the process.
Letting the game come to me. With more time on the court, I think it's easier to kind of let the game come, feel comfortable, and just play basketball.
I mean, they're really talented. They have weapons at every position, so just locking in, we knew we couldn't guard a single person individually. We'd have to play team defense, and I thought we did a really good job getting it done.
The spot when you're playing with Caitlin Clark and how much Lexie Hull has unlocked that for Indiana. On cue!
How much good we can do, and it's awesome to have them come to practice. It's awesome to see that, hopefully now they're Fever fans for life, and I'm just excited to have them at games in the future.
Did you see what just happened to Lexie Hull? The Indiana Fever drafted Bree Hall, and it's sending shockwaves through the organization. Fans are already talking about Hull being traded, but is this really the end of her time with the Fever? I've been analyzing the numbers, and Hull's stats don't lie.
Where I had the ball with like 2 seconds left and threw in a shot, and yes, like it's a wild shot, but I think it's those extra reps that really help make those go in.
My role is just getting to the open spots, and we have such a good offense that people find the open person. So to be that open person, you get excited.
She's averaging just 3.2 points per game on 37% shooting. That's not what you want from a player in her payday year. Meanwhile, Bree Hall brings exactly what this Caitlin Clark-led team needs: defense, hustle, and a cheaper contract. The writing's on the wall, folks. Did you know Lexie Hull has been fighting an uphill battle since day one with the Fever? Most fans don't even realize how tough it's been for her. When Indiana selected her as the 6th overall pick back in 2022, expectations were through the roof. The front office saw something special in her game: that Stanford pedigree, the defensive instincts, the basketball IQ. But man, the transition to the pro level hit her like a brick wall. Let's be real for a second.
The offseason, I plan to just get a lot stronger and work on areas of my game I need to work on my shooting, work on my ball handling, and come back playing confident, feeling confident.
I really do enjoy the opportunity to do that, but I also know that there's so much work to be done, a lot of improvement to be made, so excited to watch that film back and be a better defender next year.
Coming in as a high draft pick puts this massive target on your back. Everyone's watching your every move, waiting to see if you'll live up to the hype. For Hull, that pressure has been overwhelming at times. The anticipation around her selection has pretty much disappeared as her on-court performance keeps falling short of what everyone hoped for. You want to talk about painful moments? Those missed layups in crucial games are haunting her career right now. There was that game-deciding attempt in the final seconds that literally got replayed over and over on sports networks. Imagine being in her shoes. Your mistake on loop for everyone to see. Those kinds of plays aren't just embarrassing, they become part of your reputation. The front office watches that stuff, and trust me, they're taking notes. The timing couldn't be worse for Hull right now. She's entered what insiders call the payday year, that critical moment in a WNBA player's career where they're looking to secure that bigger, better contract.
I mean, they're really talented. They have weapons at every position, so just locking in, we knew we couldn't guard a single person individually. We'd have to play team defense, and I thought we did a really good job getting it done.
The spot when you're playing with Caitlin Clark and how much Lexie Hull has unlocked that for Indiana. On cue!
But how do you negotiate from a position of strength when your performance isn't backing it up? Her agent must be sweating bullets trying to figure out how to spin this situation. The numbers tell the whole story here. 3.2 points per game on 37% shooting. In today's analytics-driven league, those stats are setting off alarm bells throughout the organization. Fans have been all over social media for months calling for her replacement. The patience is wearing thin, and you can feel it every time she steps on the court. What makes this whole situation even more intense is the Caitlin Clark factor. Now that Clark has become the face of the franchise, every single roster spot is under this crazy microscope. The Fever isn't just building a team anymore.
Two of you have something special brewing. How did you get that three-point groove going, Lexie? I got to my spot, so she can find anyone pretty much anywhere. So
Speeds into the paint, curls around, Hull connects. Lexie Hull have a day.
They're building around their superstar. Every player needs to prove they can contribute to that vision, and Hull is struggling to make her case. Behind the scenes, Hull isn't just sitting back and accepting defeat. Sources say she's putting in serious work, staying after practice, taking extra shots, studying film like crazy. Her dedication is unquestionable. The coaches see it, her teammates see it. But in this league, effort only gets you so far if the results don't follow.
Letting the game come to me with more time on the court, I think it's easier to kind of let the game come, feel comfortable, and just play basketball.
Going 1-8, it didn't feel good. And I think none of us liked that feeling. None of us was willing to give up. It just shows our competitiveness.
And with the front office potentially looking at cheaper replacements, her time might be running out. The situation reached a tipping point when the Fever drafted Bree Hall. This wasn't just any draft pick. This was the team bringing in someone younger and cheaper who excels at exactly what Hull struggles with. It's like they found her replacement without actually saying it. The message couldn't be clearer: perform or be replaced. Here's where things get really interesting about Hall's arrival. The front office might actually be considering trading Hull, using Hall as her direct replacement at a fraction of the cost. In a salary-capped league like the WNBA, that kind of financial flexibility is gold. A rookie contract versus what Hull would be asking for in her next deal?
I remember our social media kind of blew up after that, saying that welcome to the league, rookie, and stuff. So that's like a moment that I'll probably remember, is that welcoming moment.
I mean, it's just not to give up. I think that's the biggest thing for us, is we don't want to come out of there saying that we didn't try.
The math isn't working in her favor right now. The fans can see it too. Every missed shot, every turnover gets this collective groan from the crowd. When you're fighting for your career, that kind of reaction only adds to the mountain you're trying to climb. Hull feels that pressure every minute she's on the floor. One bad game could be the final straw that convinces management to move in a different direction. But here's the thing about underdog stories. They're unpredictable. Just when everyone's counting her out, Hull might have an ace up her sleeve. There are whispers around the practice facility that she's developed some new elements to her game. Coaches have noticed improvements in areas that were previously weaknesses. Is it too little too late? Or is Hull about to shock everyone and prove she belongs?
How much good we can do, and it's awesome to have them come to practice. It's awesome to see that, hopefully now they're Fever fans for life, and I'm just excited to have them at games in the future.
We didn't want to have this season just be a wash, another losing year. And so being able to fight back and know that we could improve and that we'd win games, and just trusting the process.
So here's where things get real for Lexie Hull. She's literally on the chopping block. This isn't just another roster battle. It's a make or break moment that could determine her entire professional future. When someone's career is hanging by a thread like this, you see what they're really made of. The next few weeks are absolutely critical. Every practice, every drill, every preseason minute will be under the microscope. The front office is watching closely, weighing performance against finances. Want to see how this underdog story unfolds? Keep your eyes glued to those practice reports. This battle between Hull and Hall isn't just about basketball. It's about survival.